So what's up? You guys got a collaboration in between the yards for the fellas. So let's go. So
What's up, y'all?
this is a repeat, man. It's been about a year, right?
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a minute, man.
It's been a while,
So
dude.
football season's about to start. Shout out to Layton High. Obviously, I rep Lone Peak. And all the kids out there that's like trying to do their thing with football. In fact, I'm actually like excited. So I'm Coach Raph. We'll let the guys introduce themselves.
I'm Connor Kennedy. I founded kind of the fellas content group. We do a lot of like pranks, parties, podcasts. So yeah, all around lifestyle. It's been fun, man. Yeah, check us out at Official Fellas on all the platforms.
Check it out.
This is every creator we have.
Thanks.
I'm a content creator for the fellas. I love to make ideas and make content.
Okay.
My name's Landon, kind of just like Mason's older brother and Connor's training partner.
Yeah.
And I'm Weston Lawrence. His brother.
Yeah, found the fellas. It was originally, we did not have it branded at all. It was originally the Victory Lap, which was an IG ChatGPT name to everything.
Victory lap.
But yeah, now we're good. Now we're the fellas. We're branded more. Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yes, sir.
So before we like dive into it, I got mad respect for high school athletes. I'm a Michigan guy myself. I just love high school athletics, especially football. With that being said, who's your top five? Top five high schools in Utah right now.
Oh, top 5 high schools in Utah. Obviously, I'm gonna have to go Layton.
Okay.
Layton Wrestling, 3 Pete's, and
All right.
and then, I mean, to be honest with you, if I were to go anywhere else, it'd probably be Corner Canyon,
Okay.
and then probably, I mean, we'll go Region 1. Davis is pretty up there, and then
Davis is
yep, Temp View, Timpanogos.
Let's go.
And then last one, I'll come in with this be a hot take, but Orem right now has a good football team. So,
All right.
yeah,
For sure. I'd actually have to say I gotta be faithful. So Lone Peak, Corner Canyon. For some reason, man, I don't know why I can't get this team out of my mind. Maybe because I like the coaching staff. Bingham would be my 3. 4 would have to be Lehigh. 5, believe it or not, it's a tie between Roy and Davis. And I know Davis is a 6A, but I like Scrappy. Yep.
Yeah.
Speaking of your hat, bro, I like that. Like straight up, I need that in my life. That Bass Pro Shop. For real, I like hats, man. But so I mean, you guys are senior?
Yeah.
Like you guys are all senior. You're sophomore.
We're all on our senior
Bro,
year.
you're a sophomore.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a sophomore.
Jeez,
He's gonna be a sophomore.
You on my line for real.
yeah, he's big.
Yeah. So like, okay, so this is you guys like last year. Like, what's next for you guys?
Yeah, so I'm, dude, it could go in so many different directions. Like I've been telling these guys for a few months now, like building this brand definitely can change a lot of different things. Because in the next year and a half, 6 months, if this takes off, that could send us in so many different directions.
For sure.
I mean, obviously, we all want to go to college and get our own career going. College speaking wise, I'm in the process of getting into UPenn.
Let's
He's
go.
going. Yep, he's going to Pacific, and then
Let's go.
he's probably going to go into trade. He wants to start welding.
Dude, you know what? I tell kids all the time, and they look at me funny because like one of the things like when you
Trades
go
are
to
insane, yeah.
dude, it is, and it's admirable. I don't care. Girls like, oh my god, girls look, I need a guy to make 100,000 or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, trades, you're gonna learn a skill that you can use forever.
Yeah.
Right. And so I'm a huge advocate for that. Yes, I'm a college educated man, but I really wish, looking back on my life, that I would have learned to trade.
Yeah.
Specifically like mechanics. Like, you know, I think being a mechanic and stuff like that is dope. And so I think college is great, trade is great. I feel like it's not like a wrong road. But when you talk to most kids, man, it's like YouTuber, rapper. I'm just like,
Yeah.
we don't need any more of that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like working with your hands is cool. Like content creator. I wish that like when I was in high school that
It was accessible.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
content, bro, you can do anything,
Right.
right? Like, and I felt like, you know, when you find your niche, like you'll be all right. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, no, I get that.
So what about? I know you're in 10th grade, so I don't want to like bypass you, bro. Bro.
I'm trying to get in, like after high school, MMA
MMA,
or
okay.
something like that, or again, like the content.
So you straight just trying to kick some
Yeah,
ass.
we're all wrestling. And our friend's actually fighting tonight. Shout out Mac Newton.
Okay.
He's fighting tonight. So yeah, we're all big in the MMA space.
That's dope.
But yeah, what I've been telling them for the past year and a half, I'm like, we just keep posting every day. We're consistent with it.
No,
They
for sure.
just take off. Like even if we still go to college,
Mhm.
like you know what I mean. Like it doesn't have to. We don't have to go down. Like you were saying, those kids that get stuck on they don't want to work the 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Just because
Yeah.
it's not as gratification, like instant
Yeah.
gratification.
It's not like it's not like a diamond. It's not blingy enough, right?
Right.
It's like, oh, I want to be a plumber. I respect the plumber. Like I feel like a lot of kids that kind of look down on the 9 to 5 jobs. You can't look down on that. That's how America runs, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna need janitors. You're gonna need mechanics. You're gonna need guys that what do you call it? Guys that may be doing plumbing or electricians. Those things contribute to society, right? And so I think that's pretty dope. Shout out to Coach Bev. He's a wrestling coach at Lone Peak. But you guys are like what, like three state champions?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
3-time state
So
champions.
y'all just been kicking everybody ass.
Yeah, we won state. The team that took second, I think, won by like 198 total team points, and we won state by 257 this year.
So y'all was beating everybody.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
we've been working hard, but like I said, a lot of time and energy goes into that. And we make
Yeah.
sacrifices. But like me and him, all of us, our friend flips houses.
Okay.
So we've been doing a lot of like demo work to even like run the social media brand.
No, for sure.
So yeah,
For
definitely,
sure.
I definitely don't look down on
Yeah,
labor, but
yeah.
in my personal opinion, I'd rather use my mind, my words.
Well, there's the thing is everything isn't for everybody. I know
Right.
people that are successful at trade, people that have a 9 to 5. You know, I feel like it's kind of jobs, careers, as long as essentially as long as you're taking care of your family and yourself, you're being a productive member of society, and you're not using social programs as a crutch for 5, 6, 7, 8 years. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's how I look at it.
Yeah.
But what's next for you, man? Yeah.
This year kind of because like my age is a year below everybody.
Okay.
So I'm not fully able, like going into 17, I'm not fully able to get all of my medical stuff done
Yeah.
because I have to be like 18 and stuff. But plan is just, keep wrestling, go into college for that, and then work my way into paramedic, medical,
That's
get
right.
myself out there.
That's
and
dope.
firefighting in the Northwest is kind of where I'm aiming.
There's nothing wrong with that, man. If you have a occupation that you love, then you're not working a day in your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, what about you, man?
I want to have a welding. Sorry.
Yeah.
I want to have my own welding.
Welding, John
shop.
Welding. You know what? Welding's dope. I coached a football team at Job Corps. I don't even know if Job Corps is around anymore. But Job Corps essentially was for kids to like learn a trade.
Opportunity, yeah.
Yeah, and finish high school, learn a trade. And welding was like one of their number one things that like a lot of kids do. And I don't know if Connor told you, I'm a Navy guy as well. So I
Yeah.
have friends that did welding on boat, underwater welding with submarines and stuff like that.
Underwater welding's where the money's at, bro.
It's
insane.
money.
Yeah.
So
I've been telling him that since we were like 4, dude.
Yeah, ever
Like-
since I said
No,
I wanted
for sure.
to have my own welding thing, he says you should do underwater welding, but I can't trust that guy.
Yeah. Well, bro, I'm not the best swimmer in the world.
Yeah.
So. But it's really cool that you guys are there because I feel like a lot of kids, you get out of high school, some kind of stay stagnant even after graduating, right? And it's just like, man, I'm working like this job and it's not bringing enough money. The best unsolicited advice I can give you guys is just to stick with it. Like,
Yeah.
don't be lazy, man. There's gonna be, like when I was you guys' age, dude, I was working right before I went to University of Michigan. I was working at a car wash, Taco Bell, and White Castle, bro. And I was like, yeah, and I had a bike, bro. I didn't even have a car, and I'm just like riding everywhere. And I remember going to the club one time, and my buddy pulls up. He has this really nice new car, and he's at the club, and I'm like, dang, dude, what am I doing with my life? Like, I need to get there. And he's like, no, you're good, man. Just keep going. But it is. It's like, it's not glamorous, right? It's not glamorous riding a bike. It's not glamorous,
for sure.
you know. But it's the battle, man. I have a few friends that are millionaires, and I asked one in particular. I'm like, hey, look, what was it like? I actually asked both, and they pretty much had the same answer. But I'm like, what was it like when you made your first million? He's like, bro, it was the most underwhelming like thing I've ever felt. I was like, really? Like, for real? Because I'm in my mind, like, bro, I'm a millionaire. Let's go, let's turn up. But I get it, because he's like, bro, I still had to be a husband. I still had to help my wife with the dishes. You know what I mean? I still had to be a dad. So it's just like, I feel like sometimes when you shoot that far and you get it, it's great, but you can't lose the perspective of like, you know, this is just one goal or one obstacle.
Yeah.
But tell me, so so after you guys do that, are you guys like gonna go on a mission? Like what's
No, none of us are going on a mission.
Okay.
We're just gonna. I mean, the plan. I think the dynamic we have between this group of content creators is very cool because he wants to definitely move down south, and then he's going to the northwest or northeast, and then he's probably gonna tail off back or whatever he does, and then I'm going to the east for
yeah.
finance. But even with that dynamic, I feel like with content we can still all work and build
For
this
sure.
brand. So it'd be interesting because like I always make a joke with him. I'm like, you'll be on my private jet, bro. Like,
Let's go.
like, you'll be flying from where you live to like where I live, and we'll
Love
make
that
content
too.
even though we're working.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
love it, bro.
It's very I mean, none of us are playing football anymore. So I mean, the goal of going pro. I mean, with wrestling we can. We can go wrestle at like Worlds and stuff, but
Yeah.
can't do that forever because to be honest with you, I love football. I played football my whole life, but I think we can. I mean, at least us four have experience. We could all agree that wrestling's a little bit more tough on the body over
For sure.
a longer period of time.
Yeah.
I definitely want to like live up the life, and what I tell them is like, even though like what you're saying, your millionaire buddy, he still had to help out the wife and kids. Like we're not in that situation yet, so
Yeah.
if we make $1 million. Our perspective is so different. Like we
For
can do
sure,
so much.
for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. I'm not mad at you, bro. Like, if you guys are young, man. Like they say that, you know, when you're young, you know, you're just a bull in a china shop, man. You're just like, hey, and that's what life is about, man. I think you know everybody has a different path, and then as the path crosses, right, like doors open, some doors shut, but it's just life is about exploration, right? So I think that's pretty dope. This is really important for like me as a leader, as a pillar of the community, to show what's realistic. And what I mean by that is most kids won't make it college ball. It's a hard, brutal truth.
That's true.
I was telling my kids, I'm like, look, bro, I want you guys to go watch some Division II and Division III kids because they're hungry, right? They're like so hungry to get to Division I, and you get like a lot of Division I guys that some work hard, but some are just
Get
like,
complacent once they get there.
there you go, bro. And so the other side of like not playing football doesn't mean that your life is over or you're a failure. It's just, even if you made it to the pros or made it to college, it's gonna end. At some point, football is going to end. And football, we all know football careers are actually really short.
Yeah.
So it's like, what's next? And so I think you guys are ahead of the curve by being realistic. Like, yeah, bro, football's great. We're done. Because a lot of kids, once they're junior or senior, most kids senior, they don't have any offers. You got to hang up the cleats. And what's next? And so I think this is a realistic perspective of like what most kids are actually going to go through. You feel me?
Yeah,
So-
100%. Yeah, we've known that from the start. I mean, my dad told me and Weston and Dave, we've had conversations before, like our sophomore year, we were getting varsity reps, like we were playing varsity football, but at the same time, it's like, bro, this isn't gonna last forever. Like it showed truth. Like I got the Davis game that I started, like the first game that I started out to go my sophomore year, I got hurt the second play in the game. So like,
Yeah.
we all knew that was inevitable. So like obviously we just worked on other stuff like that we can do.
Okay.
I think my realization of football's not for me, I'm not gonna go far, was when I got picked up by a Division I recruit with his left hand, my buddy with his right hand, and then we both Oreoed. I have 350 pounds of meat.
Oh yeah, there's been some times. There's been some
Corner
times.
Canyon's a rough place. to
Corner
play.
Canyon's a rough place to play at.
I know
They're
that.
on field for 2 years. We got spanked 50-0 by halftime, and I had to walk on the field like I was proud of that. Dude. It was 2 years we got spanked by corners.
Dude, we got
Happened
spanked
every year. We'd win the first playoff game, we'd beat Copper Hills or some like really bad team, and then we'd have Corner Canyon the second game, and I looked at Landon sophomore year the week before Corner Canyon, and I said,
Coach Carey,
Last practice.
he's a beast, man. They have a great program down there,
Yeah.
but they just come in, bro. Like,
Dude, we got beat so bad by Corner Canyon, the track coach for throwing came up to me and said, come over here.
our wrestling coach was also he was also like a sophomore coach, but he also
Yeah.
went to all the varsity games and like
Okay.
he mindset it because he has a lot of mindset stuff for wrestling, so he'd help us. To be honest with you, I think 4 minutes left of the second half, he goes, wrestling season.
yeah, they already knew it was over.
And then I looked at Landon the Friday before. I said, "Hey, bro, let's enjoy this because
Yeah,
we knew we were gonna focus on wrestling the next years in high school." I was like, "Hey, bro, this is the last time I'm putting cleats on at a practice."
But you're still. So, what about you? Are you like even interested?
The dynamic with him has been insane because he's looked at us the whole time.
Yeah,
Yeah, I kind of just like follow them.
yeah.
Do just looking up to my peers, but yeah, I don't know. I just didn't really like the people there. I just
Okay.
realized that like wrestling is more of a family, and it's more of like a. I like how it's a one-on-one thing, and then you also have your teammates that pour all their love into you and support you, and it's not like pointing fingers because it's on you.
Yeah, right, right.
You just
I love
don't get the
that.
same beat, and like you'll have training partners, and like I feel like you get a strong connection by trying to take your training partner's head off every
No,
day.
for sure.
Like it's every day. 'Cause we'll go in the morning, 5 to 7.
Yeah.
We'll go after school till it's dark outside.
It's funny because I got two of my friends. One's Rhett Morehouse and Bevan Wild. And they're both. Bev is the head coach of wrestling, but their brotherhood, like you were just saying, that's pretty much how he explains wrestling. And I know Lone Peak's gonna be really good this year, but yeah, I think it's you have to go where you feel like, okay, I'm gonna have the most success. And it's the same thing with business, trade, or anything you do in life. Like, okay, I know that, I like this, but I don't have love for it, so let me just leave this alone and go here, you know what I mean? So,
It's just we've had a lot of good opportunities for perspective. Like the guy that came on the podcast with me, shout out Tyler. He's done with sports now, right? He's training MMA. But we've also got perspective from him because he's done with sports, so he's able to give us feedback. Like he gives us feedback like every other day. Like just like it's only here for this much time. And
Yeah.
So just enjoy it and like be grateful for it. That's the biggest thing. Competing wise, the biggest thing that helps us is just to be grateful.
No, for sure.
Like you're saying, the complacent guys, we've had, from the people we've known, we've had 3 guys go D1 and play college football
okay.
when we were sophomores, but then they ended up, they're doing door-to-door sales now because they couldn't stick to it, they got complacent.
Dude, I think that's a Utah thing, man. Door.
Oh,
Summer
that's-
cells, bro.
I've
I've never even heard of it until I moved to Utah in 2018. I'm like, summer cells. And it's like, now it's like redundant. Every summer, I'm just like, summer cells, like, yeah, bro. I'm like, all right, for sure. So
Landon,
now it's summer.
what are we doing for work right now?
Yes, solar.
Solar security, baby. Let's go. It's like,
Yeah,
it's solar and security, man. That's dope. But it's so like, I got a question. So when was it recently that you were like, hey, I'm gonna take up a trade, or was it something that you've been thinking about?
It's been something I've been thinking about since
Our
probably
uncle's doing
7th grade.
stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Our uncle, he has his own welding business.
Yeah.
All of our uncles do trades. Like one of
Yeah.
our uncle does car maintenance,
Like mechanics and stuff?
All around, they know what they're doing. So it just helps.
So how long have you guys been like friends, man?
We've been friends for a while. So he moved from Oregon freshman summer to sophomore year.
Oregon, okay.
Yep, and then I'm related to him, so
Yeah.
I've had to put up with him forever. And then so we met them, and originally we didn't get along because it was football.
Yeah.
When I first met this kid, he had like those like collar football pants.
Oh yeah, the old school,
the old school
the Brian Urlacher.
Yeah, he was a linebacker, and
Yeah.
we were him and me. We all played D line and like outside like edge rush.
Okay.
And he was a linebacker, so I was like, "Oh, this kid thinks he's a good know-it-all. Doesn't know what he's doing." Big old mush head linebacker.
What position would you guess I played? Don't tell them. You know, but don't tell them.
The end.
Nope.
Offense or
DB?
defense?
I was a DB. I wasn't this big. I like started getting bigger after once I joined the Navy and stuff. But I love.
You wouldn't think he's a corner, huh?
Yeah, I had some speed, man. I still got a little bit right now. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I love seeing the transition from high school guys, you know, playing the sport, just high school athletes, to just whether it's the next level in college or just what they're going to do. Because you know, it's funny, man. I have kids that I coach that graduated and started a family and getting married, and it's really cool because that's what it's about, man. No matter how much you put into your dreams, when you create something for yourself, just a good living. Like I know you guys don't have kids, don't have to worry about the marriage thing,
Couldn't
whatever.
think about that yet, but I know it's like.
But when you
next 10
get
years.
there, you'll appreciate all of this. You'll appreciate, like, people chase the money, man, but the money's not. The most important thing in life is time and what you do with it, because you can't get more time. No
Right.
matter how much money you get, right? No matter how much money you get, or lose, you can make that back. But these memories, bro, you can't be recreated. You guys are what, 17, 18, you know,
Yeah.
25, you guys can go back and look at this and like drive you know, have your private jet, you guys are doing big things, counting money, you know, whatever. But, and then when you're 30 and 35, you get to look at something like, man, I remember when, and you get to see how you progress through life. Because it's something that you can look back and be like, man, I had these dreams and I made these things come true. Like, it's a
Yeah.
reality, right?
Like we look back on the state of the podcast that we had like a year and a half ago compared to what we have now. It's completely different. It's crazy to see the jump.
And I remember when you were putting some of that together.
Yeah, I was putting it together. Like
Yeah.
even the software company, when we did Two Truths and a Lie software company, was like a B2B thing. Now it's a consumer base. It's crazy how much stuff has changed. And I actually embrace the struggle. I love it.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I look back on it and it's like something to talk about. Like I do with him all the time. I'm like, do you remember when? And he'll be like, oh wow, that was rough.
Yeah.
But we got through it and it's cool now, man.
No, it's good.
It's
It's going to be great. Like, you know, you guys might become, you know, wealthy and whatnot. But wealth isn't just money. You know what I mean? And that's
time, freedom.
money. Yeah, money gives you the opportunity to. It's a catalyst for getting things done. It's a tool that you use. But the time, like, make sure that your time is valuable, and it starts with yourself, right? Also, who you let in your circle. Everybody doesn't deserve a piece of you. You know what I mean? Everybody doesn't deserve your energy, because a lot of people are going to disappoint you. I'll let you know that right now. The other thing is, no matter how big you get, never forget, you know, what it was like to be where you are right now, right? Like, because there's going to be kids that are going to look up to you guys, whether it's the type of person you are, your values, your morals, the money you make, whatever. They're going to look up to you. And then you have to remember not to be an asshole. Like, I remember, always be cool, dude. I remember I was driving a Lambo. I've had a ton of cars. I remember I was driving a Lambo and the kid like came up and looked, and I was like, I remember when I was a little kid and I, you know, see Ferraris and stuff. I was like, here, like, start it up, like, open the door, get in there. And it was like, that was a great experience for him versus me being like an asshole, like, oh, you know. And I'll be honest with you, man. There's people like, I hate to put their names out there, but I'm gonna do it. But like Steve Zollman, Jared Chappell, my godfather Lee Gall, my uncle Chris, like that have opened doors up for me. And then like here in Utah, Steve Zollman opened up doors for me. McKay Christensen. There's a lot. The relationships that you have with people, they matter. Like, you know what I mean. And so it's just always good to. I'm not saying be like a doormat, but I'm just saying doors will open for you guys because you guys are good kids. You know what I mean. And so never forget that childhood wonder of how you felt when you were a kid, when you helping out somebody else. Because one thing I learned about you, two things I learned about being in Utah. One is people here there's more good people here than any other place I've ever been.
Oh, 1,000%.
And I've lived in Tokyo and Australia, all through Japan. I've lived a lot of different places. And the second thing here that I really love and respect is that, and I don't know, maybe it's the LDS culture here or whatnot, but family. Like, dude, it's beautiful to see so many families, like, and people pour into their families. And then because of that, people pour into their friends, and that's like what we have here. Is like, it's a cool thing, man. And so as you guys continue to like go kick ass and take over the world, you guys have my blessing. I'm gonna be rooting for you guys like a cheerleader on the sideline. So
Thank you, bro.
yeah, dude, it's like it's great. So
Yeah, you actually helped a ton. I'm
Yeah.
kicked out with that. Like, me and him we were watching like Logan Paul's podcast like 2015 when we were really young, and we used to tell each other all the time like, we want a podcast, we want to like make this real. And it wasn't until we were trying to put the podcast together, and then I got in contact with you. We did the podcast, and I realized how much like I'd love to do it.
yeah, for sure,
And I started working. It was like, yeah.
for sure.
So I appreciate that, bro.
It's cool,
it was good.
man. It's you were great from the get go. You got a nice crew behind you, man, and that's what matters, man. Is like, you know, people. You have to look at like, hey, if I'm associating with you, you have to kind of know the kind of guy that I am, right? You just can't let anybody infiltrate the crew, because that's when things, you know what I mean? Everybody's opinion matters, you know what I mean? And so you guys are at a good start, man. And then the people that you guys let in, this is gonna sound kind of crazy, but when you have relationships with people, it's not a financial thing, but everybody should add value. Right?
Yeah.
Like, you can't be the only friend giving to Landon all the time. It's like,
Yeah.
damn, Landon, like, bro, when you gonna pour to me? Like,
Yeah.
and then with you being like the youngest, you're looking at pretty much your brothers, right? And so everybody has to pour into each other, and that's what friendship is about. Hey, bro, let me pour into you, you pour into me, and that's how the most successful people become successful, right?
Get that. Yeah, we tell him all the time. We're like, because he goes crazy. Like, content, we do a lot of prank videos, so he'll go crazy, and then we're like, bro, it's not that deep, bro. You've done enough. Like,
It's not that deep.
you're good, dude. You've done enough. Because he's like, we gotta go film. We gotta go film. It's like 6 days in a row. We're like, bro, we have enough. I gotta edit it, dude. I gotta edit it.
He's hungry.
I know he had a question for you about like the experience of like D1. So I'll let him
I
ask.
was just wondering, like, what's it like to go D1?
It's, I'll be completely honest, man. It's an ego booster. It inflates your ego. You're like, damn, I'm better than everybody. Like, this is great. I'm like coming out of high school, and it's only like 2 of us, or 3 of us that are D1. It inflates your ego until you're around a bunch of other kids that had the same opportunity, and you're just another player. That's it. Like,
You're a jersey number.
You're just a jersey number, man. And you know, it's exciting because you work hard to get there, but at the same time, it's great. The coolest thing I think that I got from the University of Michigan, because I just went back and I, you know, hooked up with my AD and my equipment manager.
I saw that. How was that?
It was dope, man. And so it was beautiful because I was able to take my fam out there, and my sons were able to
show 'em.
experience
Yeah.
that, like running down the tunnel, like the whole thing. Like it was beautiful, man. But with that, you know, what they don't tell you is that it's gonna come to an end, right? And so the relationships you have with people really matter. My equipment guy, man, nobody cares about the equipment guy, right? Like, but I do. You know what I mean? Some people do, and I was cool with my equipment guy, right? If he needed something to help him out, it was players that helped out. And then, you know, when I went back, he remembered me. You know, and this was in 2005. When were you guys born?
2010.
Oh wait.
Yeah, you guys weren't even born.
Yeah.
I'm old, baby. Let's go. but no, man. That's pretty much what it is. Like, you guys are in a good situation. You guys have brains. You know, I went down to Detroit for a little bit. I went to Ohio State too. We're not going to talk about that because I hate Ohio State. Yeah, I had a friend that played for Ohio State. I never played for them, but I went down. I had a buddy down there, and we ended up going to
Scrapped it. No, I'm just
but we should have, right? But what's cool about Utah, man, it's like people will be like, oh, it's a Mormon state. Man, Utah is beautiful. It's
I know, man. Look at that, bro. Look at that. Come on, dude.
it's beautiful. The people are cool. Yes, every place have their problems, but man, you guys are ahead of them. I really want to see, like, in the next 5 years where you guys are going to be. That's how I like to evaluate, like, my life. I do it 5 years at a time, like even when I was in the military. But the other advice I give you, because you guys probably get financial advice, and I'm not rich by any means, but how you do things now, save now. I know you're like, what? Save now, save. Like, be cognizant of how you spend your money, right? And how you spend your time, right? Those are two big ones, man. And when you're in your 30s, like me, you'll understand, like, damn, this is what Raph is talking about. The thing is if you know better and if you know the information or you seek the information, you'll be good. But at the same time, have fun. Like, you gotta have fun with life, man. Like, think about like when you were like 5 and 6. You used to laugh about like the stupidest thing, like, I don't know, a door shutting. I don't know, like you hit your buddy with a spitball or something. You laugh. As you get older, you don't laugh as much. You know what I mean? You don't have as much. So I think it's cool that you guys have a podcast where you're pranking. Like, adults don't laugh as much as we need to because everybody's in competition, and the only competition that really matters is you versus you, right?
Yeah.
Get better every day.
That's it, man. That's it. So with that, I want to thank you guys for coming out. Like, you guys are dope, and like, I hope that God continues to guide you guys down the road that is destined for you guys. So this is In Between the Yards, and
For the fellas, push the fellas on everything, man.
we're out of here. Let's go.